What's up, family? So today we're going to talk about care guide for the mantis shrimps. I got my peacock mantis shrimp and my spearing mantis shrimp. All right, stay tuned. Okay, family. So we're back. So I do have a little list that we're going to run through. It's a quick crash course. So the first on the list, family, is temperature. For these guys, I like to keep it between 75 and 79, so it's not too hot or it's not too cold. All right, then we have tank size. These tanks are both 20 gallons. I think that is actually a good size. And when they get really big, then we can definitely upgrade. But starting out, I think a 20 gallon is actually a perfect size. Then we got pH. Family, because these are actually saltwater crustaceans, I like to keep it between 8.3 and 8.5. To me, I tend to find that to be the sweet spot. They're active, they're out, and they're thriving. And the salinity. Family, I like to keep the salinity at 1.025. And for those of you who don't know what that is the amount of salt that's actually inside the water. Alright, so for saltwater tanks, of course, when the water evaporates, the salt content increase. Alright, so you got to top it off with fresh water to bring down the salt content, back to your regular level. Alright, and family, for the substrate, as you can see, both tanks have sand. I like to use sand because these guys tend to dig a lot, especially this guy right here. He tends to decorate his entire tank. Yeah, he's a master. Okay, and family, for food, now for both guys can definitely eat shrimp, worm, and small fish. That's what I tend to feed both guys. Family, he can eat whatever he eats, but he cannot eat whatever he eats. That's really tricky. What do I mean by that, family? Is for this guy can eat crabs, snails, crayfish, anything with kind of like a hard shell, because he got the clubs to punch it and break it, take the meat out. This guy, on the other hand, doesn't have clubs. He got like a spear, so he tends to eat more of the softer food or meaty food, if you will say, like I said before, the shrimp, the worm, and the fish. He tends to grab it and go right to town. While this guy can eat it all. He doesn't matter what he get. He'll punch it, knock it out, and eat it. Yeah, I like to call him Balrog, the boxer from Street Fighter. Yeah, that's Balrog. All right, moving on. Family, and these guys like to hide. Sometimes they really do like to hide. They're like dark spaces. As you can see, he got caves, and he got a cave right here. As you can see, they tend to go in the shadows whenever they get spooked. And I guess this is a good hiding spot. They tend to go inside there sometimes and molt. What that means is they shed their skin, their exoskeleton. That happens when they're actually growing. They molt like maybe every few months or so, depending how their growth is going. But yeah, they tend to shed their shell. All right, and then family, we have tank mates. Family, I would not recommend you putting tank mates with any mantis shrimp, especially the peacock mantis shrimp or any smashing shrimp. This guy will punch him and he will eat them. All right, so I tend to not have any tank mates with this guy, especially this guy. No fish. I had one damsel inside here, and I came home from work just in time, cut the light on to check on him. And family, I guess he waited and he punched that fish right in front of my eyes, and he ate him at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, would not recommend any tank mates unless it's like for feeding. Because sometimes I put like maybe a couple peppermint shrimps inside there, and they tend to, you know, if you catch them, he tend to eat them. But if not, you know, they don't really pay no mind. For this guy, kind of the same thing. You know, you can go with maybe a snail or two inside here because he doesn't have the clubs to break the shells, like I said before. But anything kind of small, like maybe fish, you know, stuff like that, don't do it. He's going to eat it. He's going to definitely eat it. All right, family. So I hope you definitely enjoyed this crash course, you know, care guide on the mantis shrimps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, family, be a blessing to someone. All right, and don't block your blessing. Okay. God bless you.